Hey guys, it's Poochie. I'm going to talk to you about Amazon today and customer support and the level of customer support that Amazon gives you. I'm also going to tell you a story, a personal story about my struggles with customer support at Amazon, why they held my money, my funds, for no reason for 9 months. Not 3 months, not 6 months, 9 months. They held all of my money. And I'll tell you how I finally got that fixed. Okay, so there is a new way to chat with Amazon seller support. Amazon launched a new live chat option for sellers who need customer support, but sellers who reacted to the announcement said they need better quality support, not new ways to access customer support reps. Absolutely true. So many times you call in to talk to Amazon, have them call you back, and the person does not have any clue what you're asking. They have no clue what you're asking. They have no clue how to actually help you. You end up going down a rabbit hole of emailing different Amazon departments, being told to open cases, etc., etc. There are some departments that you are unable to contact. So if Amazon says when you call in support, you need to talk to this department, but you can't get a hold of that department, you ask them, okay, how do I contact that department? Well, there is no way to contact that department. So you need to open a case and then pray. So an announcement titled, "You can now reach selling partner support through live chat." Amazon wrote, "You can now chat in real time with a selling partner support associate on Seller Central to resolve questions about selling on Amazon." That's there. I don't know, unless it's a very simple question. If you have something in detail that you need to ask Amazon, you are basically screwed. You are SOL. You are not going to get the help you need from Amazon support. Amazon has the absolute worst seller support of any platform. I mean, worse than eBay, which is unbelievable to me that I'm even saying that. They say, "We're constantly working to improve the support we provide and have heard your feedback that you'd like more ways to reach an associate on our team. With live chat, you can connect with an associate to immediately discuss your issue. Our associates can help you with the majority of issues via live chat." That's absolutely untrue. Anybody who sells on Amazon knows how and it's not their fault, but the chat support people are utterly worthless, especially if you have a big issue like I did. I'm going to tell you, though, coming up, how I solved that issue. And I mean, I'm telling you, I contacted Amazon seller support several times a month, sometimes several times a week, via every method that I had available to me, and nothing worked. Nothing. Amazon support never solved the issue, but I did get it solved, and I'm going to tell you how at the end of the video. If you need to open a support case, go to Get Help. Once you select your store, service, and issue type, click Contact an Associate, and then select Chat. To help us improve the live chat experience, let us know at the end of each session if you were satisfied with the support provided. The problem is Amazon does not give their... I don't even know what to say. There's like too many chefs in Amazon. There's a department for everything, and you have to reach out to different departments for different things. And one department, the basic customer support department that you contact, really is clueless on bigger issues, especially if you're, have an IP complaint, if you have payment issues, if you have feedback issues, if you have refund issues, it's so hard to get an actual answer from Amazon. And the problem is, in my opinion, Amazon doesn't care. They do not care. They're your competitor. They make money from a lot of third-party sellers, yes, but they also sell a lot themselves now. So basically, they're your competitor, so maybe they're doing the runaround to sellers on purpose. I don't know. Sellers who replied to the announcement were skeptical that the new live chat feature would prove more helpful than current options. One seller wrote, "The issue with seller support is not the form of communication or the timeliness of communication. It's the quality of the communication. If all we have done is traded standard canned bot-generated emails for standard canned bot-generated chat messages, how is this better?" Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. If you have a specific question that a standard canned response is not going to help you with Amazon support, you are absolutely screwed, because they will give you the runaround and give it to you again and give it to you again and tell you it's solved, and it's not solved. It is the most frustrating thing in the world as a business person to have to deal with Amazon seller support. This goes on. What we need is better informed, helpful support on the other end. Support that doesn't mindlessly send you the same stock email back without actually reading or understanding our issues. I would even be okay if they took extra time to respond, as long as they, one, took the time to understand the issue, and two, had an informed, knowledgeable answer that resolved my issue. See, that doesn't happen. You can call Amazon support on different occasions, talk to different reps, and get different answers. Another seller wrote, "Adding a new way your bots and overseas mindless minions." That's unfortunate to say that for like their employees that work in different countries, but they're just not helpful. They're just not helpful, and I think it's because Amazon doesn't train them. Amazon doesn't give them the resources to know how to answer people. It's very well known, if you are calling to Amazon, you want to get a seller, or a customer service rep that is in the United States, because they seem to have more information than the ones that are located overseas. It almost sounds racist, but it's like the reps that are in the United States for some reason have more information, and we as Amazon sellers know that. It's like the ones in different countries don't get the training that the ones in the United States get. Mindless minions can use to regurgitate and spew ridiculous scripted trash is not addressing our feedback. No one here cares that the bots or the mindless minions respond quicker, because they respond with asinine garbage. I am sure that all of us would rather wait a little longer, as long as we get coherent support. Some other comments say, "Tried it twice already. All I get are I'm not trained and don't know. We want US-based support. As any seller can tell you, the primary complaint about seller support is the poor quality of service we get when we do reach them. They lie to us. They hang up on us." I can't argue with that. They give us bad advice. Can't argue with that, certainly. They transfer us to non-working numbers, or they refer us to some other magical team that they claim will fix the problem. That's the thing. They are really big on saying you need to talk to the blah, blah, blah team. So what you do is you need to open a case, and then it will be transferred to the blah, blah, blah team, and they will email you back. Never happens. Does not happen. It is bullshit. Sorry to say that, but it is. Aside from the 4 thumbs up the announcement garnered, with 9 thumbs down, there were no positive reactions to the post in the first 29 comments we reviewed. Okay, so that's it. Amazon's like, "Hey, we've heard you," because when you go on Amazon and you're on Seller Central, a lot of times it says, they'll give you a question. Does Amazon care about my business? And it'll let you answer, and then you can type in a few words, a little comment about it. I always type in, Amazon doesn't give two shits about my business, because they don't. They don't. If they did, they would have customer service reps that could and would help you with problems when you experience them. So let me tell you what happened to me. My main Amazon selling account. This was so devastating and infuriating. I had my account up to, it was growing. The Amazon number, I can't remember what it's called, was over 250. So I was going to be safe from being suspended. It was great. Everything was going well. The sales were doubling every month. It was amazing. I was hiring more staff. And then when Amazon did the ID verification, the whole ID verification thing, I got shut down, I think, 3 times. No, I had to verify my identity 3 times. I had to do a web-based video interview with Amazon to prove my identity. I passed, flying colors, no problems, everything great. All of a sudden, my funds start being held. Every payout day, I'm not getting paid. They're keeping it. The amount of reserve keeps growing. So $10,000 reserve, $20,000 reserve, $30,000 reserve. So on this account, I use Payability. I'll put a link below so you can sign up for Payability, because my God, they help me so much. So I would not have ever gotten my money out or my account really back if it hadn't been for Payability. So I will link them below. If you sign up with them, I think they give you a bonus. And I get a bonus too. And God knows I could use one after dealing with Amazon this year. So anyway, they're not paying out my money. So Payability, suspends my payouts, saying, hey, Amazon's not paying out. So, we're suspending you. So I contact Payability and I talk to them, and they're great. And I'm like, what? I don't, know what to do. They are demanding their money. And I'm like, yeah, I know, you need your money, but they're not paying me. Amazon is refusing to pay me, and I don't understand. Now, this account, keep in mind, I will tell you, has a drop shipping violation. So it is FBA only. There are no merchant fulfilled items that can be sold on this account because of a past drop shipping violation, which is fine. FBA is a great way to, make money, and it's my main way of making money on Amazon now. So, Payability says they have, well, with your permission, we're going to go after Amazon. We're going to sue them. We're going to have our lawyers contact them and demand the funds. So I'm like, yeah, this is after, I don't even know how many months, 6 months, I think, of Amazon not paying. So finally, and by the way, Payability is charging me more fees during this because they're not getting reimbursed their money. So finally, Payability has their lawyers contact Amazon lawyers, and they, have me sign a form or something, and they go in and they get the money released. And I am like, oh my God, that is so awesome. So they get their share, I get my little, share, my little pittance or whatever that's left after all the fees. And then So I'm like, great, this is awesome. I send stuff in, and again, Amazon is letting me sell. There's no problem with my selling account. My feedback's great, everything's great, but they're holding my money again. So with every sale I make, my account level reserve goes up. So there's never a payout. So I contact Payability. I'm like, hey, can you do anything for me? Because you're the only way that I got any money out of that account at all. And they're like, no, you're not selling enough now after 6 months of this craziness to, be eligible for Payability. So you gotta, we can't help you, but you can reapply for Payability. Payability was very helpful. I don't want to say that, they wouldn't help me anymore in a negative way. They just couldn't help me anymore. So I got my attorney involved, and my attorney contacted the attorney for Amazon. And I swear to God, went back and forth with letters, and I think it was just letters. It might have been emails too. I'm not sure. But with letters, emails, with communication with Amazon's attorney. And Amazon, keep in mind the account has been suspended for merchant fulfilled, but fulfilled by Amazon is fine. And I've been selling fulfilled on Amazon like crazy. No problem. They've been collecting the money, holding the money. So the Amazon attorney, they contact Amazon, right? And they get to someone and they say, well, that account's suspended. So Amazon says, well, that account's suspended. That's why we're not doing, sending their money, because they're suspended. Because if you get suspended, Amazon, will do everything they can to, keep your money. It's a fact. But my account wasn't suspended. Only merchant fulfilled was suspended, not fulfilled by Amazon. They were still taking, my account had a rating of over 250, an account health rating, which is, great. It's above average. Consistently sending stuff in, and not getting paid consistently over and over and over. They come back and say, your account's been suspended. We spoke to Amazon, your account's been suspended. So my attorney gives up. My attorney, after going back and forth with them, gives up and says, there's nothing more I can do for you. A lawyer who you pay says there's nothing more I can do for you because they're saying this. So we are like, oh my God, this is too much. Even an attorney can't fix this, right? So we email Amazon's attorney and say, so, you've been speaking with our attorney, and here's what it is, and explain everything. Where our account is not suspended. It's only suspended for merchant fulfilled. We have been selling on FBA, but Amazon is keeping our money. So how do we get this fixed? We want this fixed. We want to be able to sell again. We want our money. We want to be able to sell again. Finally, after we had been dealing with Amazon for well over 6 months, after Payability had to force them to give up the tens of thousands of dollars that was being held by Amazon to them, after we hired an attorney to go after Amazon's attorney and try to fix it, and after we emailed and explained in detail the situation, saying, no, we're not suspended. Finally, after over 9 months, there was a release of funds that was not forced by a legal action. They held my money on this account for over 9 months. And I guarantee we probably did 100, possibly more, calls to Amazon, emails to Amazon, cases opened, just over and over and over again. They would tell us to do something different every time. Or they would just say, there's nothing we can do for you. Absolutely crazy. The only way, if you are in a jam like I was with Amazon, the only way that you are going to get your money, your account back, etc., is if you deal with their legal representation, either your attorney, but our attorney quit. They gave up. They were like, this is ridiculous. We can't, they're not able, this is a no-win situation. The only way to get somewhere is to deal with their legal representation. Amazon, the whole, we're giving you more customer support. If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And Amazon's support, seller support, is absolutely the shittiest duck I have ever come across in my 31 plus years of business. So I apologize for the language in this video. It's about Amazon, so it's been like they kept my money for over 3/4 of a year, guys. Sold my items, sent me on wild goose chases or duck chases. Just made me chase my tail and kept my money for 9 months. So again, thanks to Payability for helping me, because I literally would not have gotten my account back without them. But if you have a big problem with your Amazon account and customer service is not being helpful, stop wasting your time. Literally stop wasting your time and reach out via an attorney to their legal team, because that's the only thing that's going to get it resolved, in my opinion. So again, I am Poochie. I am keeping it real, even with the potty mouth today on this video. I hope this helped someone who is having problems with Amazon to realize what you need to do to get around it, to get it settled, to get it done and move on. And I hope to God it doesn't take you 9 months like it took me. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video.